and welcome back to the Waffle House. Back. Would you like some waffles?
I would, actually. I'm getting quite hungry.
And in the match today here, we have Your Woods Don't Count versus the R0NIN with Windicators all over the place. Run us through the Waffle House setup.
Indeed, this is double Vindicator setup, Damnation Oneros, and just a spam of assault frigates with a Dragoon. It's quite a lot of damage, and appears that both teams have come in at 0 or nearly 0 with a couple support out at range.
Waffles at 0. This might or might not go well for them with the R0NIN fielded Vindicator, Navy Dummy, EOS, Oneros, and lots and assault frigates on their side as well. And as the match is about to get ready and is underway, there is going to be a massive amount of DPS from both sides hitting the ships. And let's see how the primaries goes. Both Vindicators on Waffle side are tracking disrupted, which gives the R0NIN an edge. With the Vindicator on the R0NIN side, Rams getting primary webbed and locked down.
And jam effects on the Navy Dominix of the two ships there to jam, the two battleships. The Navy Dominix is not the one I would jam. I jam the Vindicator. If the Navy Dominix gets jammed, he assigns his drone to someone else, and all his damage still applies.
That's right. The Oneros on the R0NIN side has been caught and is scrambled and not moving anywhere very fast. The Oneros on the Waffle side, though, is taking chunks and chunks of damage. It does have an XL ASP, but it is not enough. It is going to go down, and once that Onero is down and out, this is now turning into R0NIN's side very heavily.
Yes, it surely is. It's interesting to see the R0NIN banned out the Malice, incidentally. Perhaps a respect ban, expecting PL that might toss some friendly Malices their way, but that was not what they brought. And gosh, R0NIN really, I think, have this one in hand. That Vindicator of Ryu Chaos is not long for this world. He is slowly but surely dying. Meanwhile, the Vindicator for the R0NIN is taking damage but being repaired without much trouble by Morgul, who is also taking the damage that is coming into him.
It just seems that Waffles went and sprayed that maple syrup all over the R0NIN team, and they do not seem to have any primaries whatsoever. Damage is being spread among 4 targets at once, which is not something that you do not want to do. It appears that nobody from Bandit Legion trained their little brothers to shoot a single primary. There you go. With the first Vindicator on the Waffle side now down, that is a big chunk of their damage gone off the field as well.
Well, they're too used to bombing runs, I guess. You don't need primaries. You just hit F1 and...
Right. About those bombing runs, usually it's the PL guys who get bombed by our own dudes. This obviously is a tradition which their ad on the stream as well reflects.
And here we go. R0NIN still, their Vindicator at half armor. I think there's a little more focused damage on him now, but not getting him. The Oneros is at pretty low armor. There's still a chance that he will die. But at this point, with only one Vindicator and a lot of assault frigates, I'm skeptical as to whether Waffles can pull it back into this match. R0NIN have not lost a single ship yet, so they're at full DPS still on the field. And right now that Vindicator is holding on. The Oneros is into structure. However, Morgul may be in trouble. He's a very low armor, maybe reloading his repper, and there he's gone. The Oneros is down, so we could see that. But here we go. Waffles' Vindicator is also into structure. He has no way to repair himself through that damage. He will be down shortly, and it was far too little too late for the Waffles, I think, here.
It seemed like the Waffle strategy here was to send all of their assault frigates on that Oneros, while their Vindicators focused on a single Vindicator from the R0NIN team. But splitting damage like that is not going to go your way later on in the match. As we see it, R0NIN is now in a much better position with Vengeances and Iskers taking heavy damage here, with the Vindicators and the Navy Dummy now able to help their own assault frigates do enough damage. And as we see, there are some armor rep bots on the R0NIN Vindicator as well, so they are not completely out of reps. They still are able to hold on in there, and it seems like R0NIN is going to clean up the cooker here in a rather fast fashion.
Yeah, the Navy Dominix for the R0NIN for quite a while there was sitting at 0 speed. You're using the drop drones, go AFK, make a sandwich philosophy of drone boat piloting, but he's now up to speed, burning in. Perhaps now they're trying to chase some frigates down. He's actually moving, 900, so micro warp drive fit, and this could turn into a Benny Hill of chasing things around the arena. However, it appears they have a scram and or web on nearly everything on the Waffles team. Perhaps Waffles are deciding they are done when just plowing themselves into the enemy team and saying, please kill us.
That's right. They might be able to kill this Harpy, which they are priming VOC 3 right now on the R0NIN side, and the Harpy does go down. They do score some points. Not that points matter too much in this bracket system, but it seems like R0NIN are going to continue on in the winners bracket, while Your Votes Don't Count drops to the losers bracket.
And I have to say they have a very tough path for them there, but they did make it this far in the winners bracket, so that does help them out. But still quite a few good teams left down there, and that's getting ever harder. R0NIN, on the other hand, also have some hard teams to face, but obviously will have the buffer of one extra match they can throw before they are out of the tournament. That damnation now we will be able to talk through for quite a while, is it very slowly gets whittled down, although in this case 5 minutes should be more than enough time for it to die.
That's right. Your Votes Don't Count, perhaps their first proper match of the tournament this time around. Perhaps Circle of Two, who they did beat, didn't quite take them seriously enough, but R0NIN certainly have. They showed up with a decisive team and just managed to essentially execute better. Both teams, I think, off a sheet, I think Your Votes Don't Count were probably on the field with slightly better setup and a better matchup, but R0NIN's execution was absolutely flawless, with Waffles just waffling about, shooting every single target out there.
Indeed, that was a very quick, decisive match compared to some of the ones we've seen. Waffles are knocked down to the losers bracket with a win there. Very decisive win for the R0NIN. Congratulations to them. They will move on, and we will send you back to the studio with CSP Soundwave.